Jay, take it away. Ah, come on, that was supposed to be our intro. What's going on?
Yeah, my bad. I got a little bit. So, bacon pancakes is what we're doing over here.
Bacon and pancakes, man. Bacon and pancakes. You had a nice little song going and everything. We'll make it.
Yeah, that's JTD. That's Jake the dog. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
JTD.
Take some bacon
JTD.
in, you put it in a pancake.
I love it. I love it.
All right.
We'll figure it out next time. That's all good. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Tristan, you got to tell me
Very
how to
good.
get that blurred out background so that we don't see these lovely sea animals in my background over there.
Rocking the bomb merch. I see you.
You see? Rocking the bomb merch.
Nice. What'd you say?
Let's go.
The hundreds. There's just another NFT like project.
Of course they are.
No. Not just another NFT project.
The NFT project. The next Bored Ape Yacht Club is what we're trying to find, man.
Or build. If we don't find it, we're going to build it.
Yep, exactly. One way or the other, Jay.
Yes, sir. And how's your morning been going so far? Well, you just woke up. Your morning's been pretty sleepy.
Yeah, no, I just woke up. It's been quite the day, man. You like what I did to Discord?
What's that?
I see. You like what I did to Discord? It's a little bit more organized.
I was in there looking around at first. I couldn't even find the general chat. I'm like, dude, what happened to the chat? And I seen this Jake talk, and yeah, this thing switched up. Yeah. Yeah, it's clean. Mm-hmm. As soon as we start, he bounces on us. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess the VEVE market's pumping right now pretty heavy. You know, so people are pretty excited. Comics are pumping. A lot of Batman Black and Whites are pumping. So, yeah, I would just tell anybody, man, if you're in some nice profits on some of them, I would definitely don't hesitate to take those profits because things don't go straight up forever.
Yeah.
Well, PR, they actually had during their last AMA, they had a announcement regarding, at least on their Twitter recap, they had an announcement regarding comics being displayable and readable in the showroom. And they're going to have more exciting news on that in the coming few weeks. So I think that's, just going to be a major catalyst. And right now it's just priming the wall for the real pump that's to come when that actually comes out, which I've been waiting for.
No, not exactly. I wouldn't say we're in the bear market. I say things are pumping. Certain things are pumping. Like I wouldn't sell comics right now. I'm talking about Batman Black and Whites. Yeah, I'm off in all of those joints right now. Um, yeah, just certain things. Yeah, certain things are pumping. So yeah, I'm definitely looking to take some nice profits on a bunch of stuff. I put my Walt at 22K. So if Walt hits 22K, yeah, I'm cashing out on Walt, and maybe I'll buy him back in the actual bear market. You know. Oh yeah, my bad. No, I seen Trish. You got your Fantastic Four up there for 15K still. It's actually on the
Yeah.
board now, bro. You're like 5 away.
Really? Are you serious?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
getting
bro. It was
close.
like 13. Yeah, it was at like 13K, 12K last time I
Dude,
checked.
no way.
The comic book Fantastic Four #1. Yeah,
There's no way, bro.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I want to say the Spider-Man was at like 16K last time I checked. The Spider-Man #1.
Wow.
So,
We're
yeah, the
making it
comics are starting to move.
close.
Yeah, comics are really starting to move.
We're making it close, Jay. That's crazy.
You're getting close, bro.
I'm trying to look at this right now.
15K, you buy. Oh yeah.
You aped in.
So you
You
paid
really aped in.
which hit monkey? Where's it at now? Just gave up on it. Nah, bro, it happens. I mean, I FOMO'd into the Avengers, the King, the rare. Dude, I bought it for like 1,000, and it shot up to like 1,400, and I didn't sell it, and now it's sitting at like 500. It happens. It happens. It is. Making moves. No. Yeah. So like Vivi really got you like going after the physicals, huh? Like, My man's going hard right now in the comics. So, so my question to you is this now, are you buying comics also to match the NFTs that you have? Right. So I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I bought a couple of Darwin Cook statues when I first bought in, which is kind of ironic because I just sold all my Darwin Cooks. Right, but my plan was this, bro. Like at some point, I'm gonna, once we keep building up, a brand or whatever, you keep building yourself up, and these NFTs just get bigger. At some point, I'm gonna sell my NFTs with the physical copy. So I'll put the physical copy on eBay for like a crazy price, and just give people the free NFT with it. So like I think I paid like $50 or $60 for the Darwin Cook. So I'll sell it for like 500. Buy both. You can have them both for 500. Spiderman. Nah, they talk
I
about it.
hope not.
No, that wouldn't even honestly it wouldn't even make sense because you would have to do the same thing with the collectibles. It's like collectibles don't stay immaculate forever neither. If you take them out of a box and you're playing with them, so it would be have to they'd have to do the same thing with the collectible. If you put your collectible in the vault, it gets damaged. Right? You play with your collectible, it gets scratches, it
And
gets
if that's
it
the
gets wear and
case,
tear.
your oil mat would be pretty messed up by now, Jay.
Oh, the oil mat would be toast right now, it'd be worthless. That DeLorean, that thing got some mad problems. Stays in the garage.
Well, you should have it so that the comic book comes in like a plastic wrapping, and you can't display it in the showroom or read it. It just stays in this plastic wrapping. But if you actually want to use a comic, you could unwrap it. I don't think we can see your screen, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Hammer?
Blue ball.
Blue ball.
Blue ball.
Close. Purple.
Blue. Blue. Blue.
Yeah,
That's
also.
blue.
Blue.
That's blue. Mm-hmm. Said nothing. Better be careful.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, that's the thing I like about the collecting the comics too. When I have them in my showroom, is that that's actually like nice artwork. Like it's like nice old school like artwork. I'm a fan of it. It's just cool art. I would like to display that if anything other than my Jakes in my showroom.
Yeah. You think the showroom's going to give the House of X and the Power of X a nice boost? Because
I
they're the
think
only
so.
they're the only two comics that you can put together to make like an actual full picture.
Yeah, I think it'll kind of be like the Ron English serial killers type of situation where people want to get the last fat breakfast. This time
Right.
it's for the comic books. I think it's going
Yeah.
to increase the value like crazy because you need one to
Yeah.
get the
I think
other.
I might have to pick up the House of X. It's still like $850 right now. I'm thinking about scooping one up.
850?
Yeah, the power of X is at about $2,000. But yeah,
Oh,
House of X is at like $850.
and there's only 250 editions of them?
No, that's the Power of X. There's only 250 editions of the Power of X. There's 500 of the House of X.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. Matter of fact, give me a second. I'm about to go buy it right now. You guys.
Jay, you're right. Jay, I'm literally 4 from the floor, bro. This uh,
Be on here to do it. Oh, because we both left. Or I left.
an executive decision to make. Oh yeah, it's heading there. It's definitely heading there.
Maybe this is it. Yeah, she's tired. She's ready for a nap, and she's fighting it. Fighting her nap time. Free stuff is always pretty cool. Nice.
Yeah, I got mint number like 365, bro. There's still like 4,000
No, I think it's
4,600
random. Yeah, I think the
Uh,
mints are random. Yeah. Because I got like mint like 3,000 or something like that. Yeah, my mint was in the thousands. And I think I was one of the first ones to even mint it because as soon as they posted it, I jumped right on it. A little bit, I believe. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of it was about NFT projects, NFT building, community building, things of that nature. The difference, I want to say, between, VeVe's NFTs and the way the communities are being built around them compared to, like the way the Bored Ape community is building out itself. The IP issues, right? Like we have the IP issue even with the Jake the Dog, with the Jake the Dog Discord. There's only so much we can do because it's under VeVe. Jake the Dog is under VeVe and Jake the Dog belongs to Adventure Time. So that IP is taken. There's only so much we can do with it compared to like Bored Apes, right? You invest into a Bored Ape, you get a Bored Ape, you can do anything you want with that Bored Ape. You own the copyright to your specific Bored Ape. So you can brand it as however you want to. I seen there was a guy that owns a Bored Ape that started a coffee brand, right? And he put his Bored Ape on the actual packaging of his coffee brand. Another Bored Ape, yeah, another Bored Ape holder signed a music deal. I don't know with what record company, but started his own YouTube and is already making videos as his Bored Ape. So if you go to his YouTube, it's Bored Ape 7979 or 9797, something like that. So yeah, they're getting out there and they're making moves. And when you own the IP to your actual collectible or item, you can do those things. You can brand it however you want to. You can literally make a business out of your NFT, and that's exactly what they're doing. So I actually asked the Moonshoters about that today. Can we do the same with our Moonshoters? And Savvy actually said she didn't know, so she was going to get back to me and let me know exactly where we stand on commercial rights with our NFTs. All right, so yeah, first I'll start with IMX is the marketplace that VeVe is moving over to. It's a layer 2 of Ethereum, which means it's built on top of the Ethereum blockchain. So it has all the security that Ethereum offers, but it's its own application. So it's not technically Ethereum. It's its own application, and it's scaling. It's a beta app. It's just now, it's newer than VeVe. So they're just getting started. So when VeVe decided to move over to IMX, I went over into IMX to see what was going on, see what kind of projects they had. And when I first got in there wasn't that many. There was, I want to say, maybe 5 to 10 tops. And the Moonshot Garage project kind of struck me, the heaviest when I got on their website and seeing how clean it was and, seeing some of the things that they were already doing and the roadmap. All of those things kind of spoke to me. And honestly, it did kind of remind me of the Bored Apes when I first looked at the Bored Ape website. Obviously, I passed on the Bored Apes because I had no idea what I was doing at the time. But this time around, when I got on IMX and I seen, what was going on with some of these projects, I didn't even hesitate. So I bought a couple Moonshoters and then stayed in their Discord, stayed, in contact with them. And the team is definitely working hard and they're active. But at the same time, since IMX is so new, there's going to be ups and downs. So when a lot of these projects first started on IMX, there was a nice little jump, right? They all gained value pretty much immediately. But, then the volume kind of went down and now it's like, it's pretty slow on IMX at the moment, which taking it back to why I said I'm selling a lot of stuff on VeVe right now, it's for that reason. I think that once people get over to IMX, they're going to realize that there's not a million users on IMX just waiting to buy up VV collectibles. So there's going to be a downturn. There's going to be a downtrend. People are pumping VV right now for multiple reasons. One of them is being the IMX migration. But like I said, there's a lot of new people that have no idea. They're new to VV, they're new to NFTs, they're new to crypto. They don't know the ups and downs of these markets. They don't know how fast things can go up and then how fast they can come back down. So when things are moving up, people don't want to sell. They feel like this is the weird. It's the psychological part of it is people actually want to start buying because they think they're going to gain even more value and they're just going to keep going up. It's what they call FOMO, fear of missing out. And like Prime said, he got into it with the hit monkey. I got hit with some FOMO on the Avengers. Like it happens, and you learn from those. So when I've seen a few ups and downs in this market, and most of them were tied to speculation on what was coming. And when what was coming didn't end up, being the catalyst that they expected, it was just a long downtrend in the market, and I expect the exact same thing to happen once we hit IMX, except it's going to be a lot bigger because things have pumped pretty drastically on VV in the last couple weeks. So there's going to be a pretty drastic downtrend as well once we get on IMX and people realize they can't move to OpenSea, they can't move their items into a hard wallet. You're basically going to be moving between between IMX and VV. And like I said, there's not a million users on IMX. So it's going to be interesting to say the least on what's going to happen. And then throwing the MTL in there and people being able to take out their money, that's another thing people got to prepare for. So I'm kind of preparing, getting rid of a lot of things, and certain things I'm going to hold on to for a little while. But yeah, I want to take advantage of these pumps. I've missed pumps in the past, and now I'm vowing not to miss the pumps. Might not catch the top. Yeah, might not catch the top, but I'm taking profits and I'm not looking back. So what you thinking, Trist? How you feeling about this Fantastic Four creeping up on your 15K?
I'm getting hot hands here, and I'm hoping it'll sell, bro. You know how long I've been waiting for this moment? Too long. Way too long.
Man. Yeah, they do. Just the other day, I picked one up for 6.2. Like literally, just 6.2. I picked one up for the other day. And now it's double that already. Like that was a good move. And that's what I mean, man. Don't get caught up in these pump and dumps. I wouldn't even say pump and dumps, but just these massive pumps, And it's not to say they're going to come back down to their original floor price, but they usually come down pretty drastically, And that was one of the moves I made to help get that Fantastic Four #1 for 6.2K. I sold my Pride for 8K. The floor for Pride at the time was like 4K, a little bit under 5. I want to say like 4.6, 4.8. And then one morning, dude, it just shot up. I literally woke up and I seen my Pride was sold. And when I seen it, it was at 10K. I was like, whoa. And then instantly I'm thinking like, man, did I make a mistake? And then I'm thinking like, nah, bro, you got your profits. Now go shopping. Like go find something else that is low and wait for that to pump. And then sure enough, bro, like within an hour that Pride was back down to 6K. I'm like, dude, that's ruthless, bro. Like I feel bad for the people that paid 8, 9, and 10K for it at that time. I mean, they're gonna get it if they hold, but sometimes it's hard, bro, when you buy something and you instantly just watch the price start going down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I'm making sure. I don't care if this Fantastic Four goes to 100K. I don't care if it just reaches 15K and shoots. I just want this thing sold.
Yeah, secure some profits, man.
Look at this. Where is my thing blurry?
A little bit blurry, yeah. Back it up a little bit.
Oh man, it's the
camera.
Nah, yeah, it's too blurry. Yeah, either way, I'm
I see you, though. I see you on there, bro.
From the floor, bro. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have a heart attack. I really hope that gets sold. That'd be so nice.
Yeah, it's gonna get sold, bro. Like I'm telling you, it's gonna get sold. It definitely will. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the pump that does it. I think the comics are about it. I think the Spider-Man and this Fantastic Four are probably gonna hit close to 20K.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
hoping
Walt
so.
has a chance to hit in 30K, bro. I don't know if 22K is a good spot. I should probably put it at 28. But at the same time, I don't want to be greedy neither, bro, because if it does hit like 24, 25, and then it comes back down to 19 or 18 or something like that, that's cool. I'll buy it back, because
Yeah.
that's what I plan on doing with the Walt. I don't plan on taking the Walt money and, going shopping on anything else. I just really plan on waiting for Walt to drop and buy it right back and then just stack gems.
hmm
It's just one way to play the game. Now,
Yeah,
what's your
man.
plans? What are you gonna do with the gems if this Fantastic Four sells? Like, what are you thinking?
What am I gonna do with the gems? I'm definitely gonna, as I said, I've been wanting to take out my initial balance.
Mm-hmm. Smart
So
move.
when MTL comes, I'm gonna take out most of those gems. My initial balance on some, so I'm hoping to get like 10,000. If I could withdraw $10,000 out of gems and keep 5,000 gems, yeah, that would be great. Continue to fund my open sea expeditions from there. But yeah, no, because like, I want to keep like 10K of that to just withdraw, just pure profit. I get my money back and then a few K. And then the other 5,000 to just kind of just chill, honestly. Just chill, pick up whatever I like, whatever long terms, maybe get another SR comic. Cause yeah. I don't really
Yeah,
know yet. I really don't know yet. I just wanna get my initial funds out first and foremost before I continue with VEVE in that way. I know SR comics are definitely still my long term, no matter if they go up or down on VEVE. If I have gems, that's what I'm gonna gravitate towards naturally.
right.
But I see you got yours up there at 17.9K. Not
Yeah, man.
afraid. You're right above me.
I went right above you, right below that 20K mark. Yeah. Because it was like yours at 15, and then the next one was 18K. So I'm like, hey man, like Tris gives me a nice little cushion right after
Yeah.
his.
Yeah, give you a nice little cushion. Hey, you know what though? The thing I was thinking about is that if this gets sold, bro, it will be worth the wait.
Yeah, bro. Because what'd you pay for it?
I paid 6.5 for it at the time, which
Yeah, that's
was
more. That's
roughly
more than a double up, bro. Like that's nice. And then you
yeah,
still have one. You still have one you're sitting on.
yep.
Yeah.
What I miss?
So it'll be. Oh, we're just talking about the comics again, just because
Yeah,
getting close to the
basically what
floor.
we're gonna do and what we're gonna do with the money if these plays work out. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Strategizing. If you don't have a plan, your plan is to fail. So go into this
True.
with a plan and yeah,
Holy crap.
make it
Oh yeah.
work.
I think I just botched this. I'm going to have to rewatch this video back and make sure that the audio from the last 10 minutes is actually been recording. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, it's 50-50. So if you guys are watching this or listening to this at home, it's going to be like a 10-minute segment where there's just no audio. So, fuck it. All right. Anyways.
Yeah, you're doing this from the nursery.
So, you know what it is? This actually used to be my kids' room. Okay. Um, we're about to have our third kid. So, this room that I'm in right now used to be my kids' room. And we decided to give up our bedroom, take the kids' old bedroom, and move them to our old bedroom because that room is bigger. And so I have not had the chance to remove these lovely sea animals that you see here. So I wanted Tristan over here to tell me how to blur out my background, but he never did. So here we are.
I like to see animals.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
now
man, it looks
everybody
dope.
sees the
I
sea
like it.
animals. This is gonna
It
be
makes you look friendly.
I'm all about dolphins, man.
It's like Randy with the fridge. It's Pierre with the sea animals.
And And like I said, since my face is already on camera, I'm cool with you guys just using my real name. Guys, again, my name is Mike, or you could go by PR. I do use PRMDX1117 on all of my social medias now going forward. So it is what it is. And Sponge, I've already thrown your name out there, whether people have been paying attention or not. His name is Tristan, people. Now you know. All right.
I'm doxxed now. I'm officially doxxed.
Nah, it's all good though. So yeah, no, I mean, I didn't hear what you guys had to say as far as the comic books. I'll just watch it back, provided we still have audio. But no, I think they've been awesome. I think that the comic books in general for VV are going to definitely continue to rise for a bit. I don't think it's going to be forever at all. And I'm just trying to capitalize on that. And with that actually being said, I hope people watch this for one major reason. I don't think people on VV realize how valuable even their common versions of their comic books are in real life. Like, I think the smartest move, and this is what I'm personally going to start doing, whatever the real world value of my book is, that is what I'm going to do for the common version, or if there's an actual variant of it, you know what I mean? And I'm going to put that real life evaluation as my price in VV going forward, and then adjust it for the mint itself. So what I mean by that, like, I'll use my Spider-Man 136 again. In real life, the floor value, or really, the highest value you could probably get for it in great condition, is about $160, right? I'm making that my floor value. So if they only made 30,000 of the common version, number 30,000 mint is what I'm putting it at. Where mint number 1, I'm gonna jack up that price crazy higher. What do you guys think about that?
I think that's what people should have been doing a long time ago.
So let's start this freaking trend, because
I mean, I look at it like this, bro. I take it even a step further, right? If I can go and get a physical Todd McFarlane statue for $300, $400 in real life, and they're selling that same statue in the digital version for $8,000. Yeah, bro. If I got a comic that's going for $300K, I'm gonna post it at like 5 million. Why
That's
not?
what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. And what is the common version right now? I'm going to look it up. What is the common version of that Spider-Man book even sitting at right now in VV? Let's see. Let's look at the actual floor.
I think my point is this is all completely irrational. Like this whole
It is all very irrational.
spent on these digital items is completely irrational.
Well, the whole
But the
market
profits
itself.
being made right now are just beautiful.
Seems like I doubled up on the Uncanny X-Men.
Well, what's the Uncanny X-Men looking like?
It's at $720. I bought it for like $390.
Which one?
Close.
Number 4.
The Uncanny X-Men.
The secret rare?
Yeah.
Number 4?
Uncanny X-Men number 129.
129.
With the woman on it?
129. 129. I gotta put these in alphabetical order.
You said with the woman on it?
Yep.
Uncanny X-Men 129. That's a secret rare?
Yes, sir.
129.
I might have paid too much for that one.
Yeah, 720. 720 for the secret rare.
How long you guys think this is going to last for, this little comic pump here?
I wanted to keep going. I wanted to keep going up because
Yeah, I'd give it a couple days. I kind of gauge it like the black and white. If the black and whites are still pumping, I think these comics are going to do something similar. They're going to pump, then they're going to draw back a little bit, and then they're going to pump some more. Probably draw back a little bit, and then pump some more. I don't think I don't think it's going to start dipping until right before we move over to IMX. Well, right before that migrates. So this could honestly go on for a month. It might not, but there's a possibility it could. I'm not taking any chances. So I'm in sell mode, as I said.
Yeah, I want to like sell. I want to sell, but I want to like do it like slowly. Like sell one, and then
Word.
wait a day and sell another, and like slowly, because before, bro, I was just like sell all, buy all, and now I'm trying to diversify a bit.
So
Yeah,
I
no,
just
that's
posted because so that you guys at home can see. I just posted what the actual price right now for the common version of the Amazing Spider-Man 361. The floor price right now is sitting at $40, which is crazy. That's what I'm saying. In my mind, even with a mint like this or the 25,000 just below it, I would be putting that floor price at $160 to match its real world counterpart. You know, that's where I
Oh
see it
yeah.
going.
now you're saying the floor on that comic in real life is $160.
Correct. Correct.
So even like one of the cheapest ones you can buy is going to be like $160.
If it's in great
What's the
condition.
most expensive one?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it's in great condition. If it's in great condition. You know, unlike real life, you know, VeVe has these variants for every single comic book, and some of them are VeVe exclusive. So it gets hard to say. But when you talk about items like that new drop that's coming out tomorrow, right? And I'm gonna post it right now. Every single one of those is a real world variant cover. None of them are VeVe exclusive. So what I'm saying is, I would actually go ahead and I'm just going to pull them up now. Save that. Sorry, I cannot do two things at the same time. Photos. I'm going to put it in the general chat. Right.
Is that like your AC or something back there, Pierre?
Yes, that's the fan. My bad. So, but for you guys to see at home, turn that off. Is that better?
That's a fan.
So let's go ahead. Yeah, my place is always boiling hot all the time. So all of these covers are real world variants. You know what I'm saying? So I would go ahead and find how much it's actually going for. Like, unfortunately, this common one, the main one that they're dropping tomorrow, I think it's only worth like $8 in real life. Like, I know it's not a crazy expensive one. However, the one that's featuring the Red Goblin, you could probably get like $400, $500 easy. So it's kind of hard to gauge, but I mean, at least these are real world. They have real world counterparts to it. You know.
Yeah, but you got to take the mints. How many are minted in consideration? Like you always got to take that in consideration.
100%.
You know what makes these things in real world valuable is there's less of them in circulation and there's less in good condition in circulation.
Exactly.
And a perfect example on VeVe is the Spider-Man that just dropped. They only dropped 1,000 of them. In real life, that comic has no value
Right.
whatsoever.
Right.
You know,
Good actually.
and on VeVe, bro, the common is going for over 2K. You know, the secret rare is going for like 100K or something crazy
100%.
because there's only 20 of them. You know, there's only 25 secret rares or 20 secret rares, and yeah, they're going for like 100K,
Yeah.
which is insane. I don't think anybody's buying them, but people can post them for whatever they want.
Which again makes no sense. VeVe, why did you only drop 1,000? Come on, I wanted that one so badly. Only 1,000. Kidding me?
Honestly, I didn't want that comic, but I needed it for if you're gonna have Master Collector Program points, and you're gonna you know the way VeVe did it, and honestly, it's kind of shiesty what VeVe did because they basically told us that comics aren't going to be sets in themselves because the SR comics create bottlenecks. They said it's not fair,
Right.
which makes no sense, especially when they turn around and they do this with this Amazing Spider-Man. So what they said, if you want to collect master collector points on sets in comics, it has to be through the whole series. So like like anything that's Amazing Spider-Man is numbered. So you got Amazing Spider-Man #1. They drop like Princetti just went and got Amazing Spider-Man 361 or whatnot.
Yep.
The one dropping tomorrow is like Amazing Spider-Man like 700 and something. So
89, I want to say, or 98, something like that.
right. So if you want to keep your master collector program points intact, with your Amazing Spider-Man series, you have to buy that crap comic that is going for over 2K now, because VEVE made it so exclusive that is a bottleneck in itself. Even though they said they didn't want comics to be bottlenecks.
Right.
It's like, what is that all about? And that's one of the reasons why I just don't trust this team, because they lie all the time. You know, we can make a lot of profits here, but do not trust these people.
They do make
Do not
a
trust
lot of
them.
false
Take your
claims.
profits. Take your profits.
In real life, just to tell you, I'm looking at it right now. Amazing Spider-Man 252, which the common now is going for what, 2K? You said
Over that,
over
yeah.
2K. A real world counterpart, and this is like a 9 grade 0.6 and above. You probably get it for about $185, and that's on the high end.
Jeez.
It's just laughable.
It is laughable. It's like stupid as hell.
Yeah. Another X factor with comics that I don't think people are realizing, like, and this is why the values are like completely overrated right now, is people can literally go on Marvel Collect or Marvel Unlimited. And dude, you can buy these comics for $5, bro, and have them downloaded straight into your phone or whatever it is you want. And they have like every comic. So it's like any comic that's on VEVE, you can find on Marvel Unlimited. There you go.
Comics on.
Yeah. Or Comixology.
Yep, I use both. I use both, and it's great. I think I pay, like I said, $5 a month, and I can borrow. I could borrow any 50 comics that are under the unlimited program. I always go over, so I have to return books, which sucks because I like to keep them even though I don't actually own them. And then if you do buy books, I think it's like you get a 15% discount, so it's only like $1.60, and each month I get at least one book for free. So yeah, all my comic books I have in real life and as NFTs, I use Comixology and Marvel Unlimited to own them and read them. Plus, reading them is a lot
that's
easier.
one of the reasons why I think we're just extremely early into this space. I think the comics at some point are gonna have like insane value. But right now, it's just like way too early. There's still way too many other options to go out there and buy and read these comics for much cheaper.
Yeah.
There's no reason that anybody has to come and buy these comic books from us. Like, they don't have to. You know, maybe in 5 years, Marvel's going to, do away with some of those services. And then once there's enough, digital comic NFTs, they're going to push everybody into that. And once it's set up, right, to where you can actually rent the comics or, do whatever you got to do with them in the metaverse, then it's going to be a game changer. But until those things happen, like, all these prices are completely unjustified. But if people are willing to pay them, I'm willing to buy them and sell them. So
let's actually
definitely willing to sell them.
You said the magic word, metaverse. Let's talk about the metaverse. What do you guys think? Are we going into Ready Player One in the future? Is that going to be, hopefully not like in the real world where they have a complete dystopia, but do we actually think that you're going to be able to go into the metaverse with some type of VR headset and drive those DeLorean that you have in your vault right now? What do you guys think?
yeah, I was just watching something. I think it was one of Disney's executives was they're Disney starting their own metaverse. I don't know what that means for VEVE. I don't think it's good for VEVE.
I don't think so either.
But it could be. It still could be good for VEVE. I'm not saying it's not. I just don't know if VEVE's doing their own metaverse and Disney's doing their own metaverse. Like, where does that leave VEVE and Disney, going forward?
That's the biggest issue.
Into the future. Yeah, but the one thing the guy said, he talked about the AR aspect, and he says that they're not going to be completely AR. He says that's going to be an option. He says, but he wants to keep it as, as broad as possible. So he wants people on their PC to be able to use it, people on their phone. And with the AR features, that was another thing that struck me, is Disney said they're building out their own augmented reality services, which is one of the things that people really love about VEVE is the augmented reality aspect of the app, So it's going to be interesting to see how all this stuff develops because, Disney's a straight cutthroat company, bro. They don't care about nobody.
Disney, we love
They'll
you.
use you.
We love you.
Yeah, they'll use you. Yeah, they'll use you as a launch pad, but the fact is, bro, Disney is massive. And I think at some point, Vivi's best play is going to be to sell to Disney. You know, and I think that would be the best for the VV collectibles and, you know, things going forward. Because, I don't know. I mean, I just see a lot of issues with the app itself. Like I said, the team themselves, I don't really trust them. Building out an actual metaverse that is going to be functionable, usable, user-friendly, right? Like their app is not user-friendly.
No, it's not.
So, yeah, I don't see how they're going to build a metaverse that people are just going to love to be in all the time, you know?
Hey, welcome to the chat. How's it going?
Yeah, but I do think Disney can. Obviously, Disney's shown us, you know, they build amusement parks that people love to go to. So, you know, I don't see obviously the television. They build television programs that people love to watch. So, yeah, I think whatever Disney's going to do is going to be good as far as profitability.
I definitely agree.
Right.
And I definitely think my biggest issue with all these metaverses, whether it's coming from the actual metaverse, the VEVEverse, and stuff like that, I think the fact that there's going to be too many, and I'm going to call them countries, if you will, you know, is going to be the biggest problem. Where if there was just one unison verse, like the Oasis, like in Ready Player One, it would be more of an even playing ground, and the possibility of these things coming to fruition, I think, would be more likely. I don't think that having all of these separate universes um, is going to be the right way to go. But of course, all these other companies want to make their own version so that they could have their own little slice of the pie. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all speculation right now, right? Like, I mean, we just come up with ideas and, you know, in time we'll see. But there's already metaverses out there that you can kind of gauge. You know, some of them are okay to be in. They're easy to maneuver around in. And others not so much. Others are kind of glitchy and just there's no point to be in them, no point to spend time in them.
There's no point, just like the showroom.
Yeah, personally, that's how I feel about the showroom. Like, the showroom is dope. Like, that feature, you can't knock it. It's a nice feature to have. But you got to ask, like, what age group is that really, you know, designed for? Because me, I'm not 10, 11, or 12 years old. I don't have hours of the day to just sit there and, you know, put things in a certain order just to take a photo of to post on Instagram. Like,
Same.
it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, that's for children. Like, let them go and have fun and play with it and do what they do with it. Me personally, I don't spend any time in that vault. When I first got on the app, I messed around a little bit, but once I seen how time consuming it was, I just left it alone.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Wait.
It's definitely a lot. And my phone always crashes whenever I try to set up my showroom after a certain point. So I've given up on it myself. Now it's just, hey, whatever I have in my collection, I can see it, and I'm happy with that. And being that I'm more of a comic book guy, anyways, you know, no one's even seeing my collection of comics. So,
You know what the thing is, though? The reason why it appeals to adults is because since like there's no kids on the app and we're all investors, it's not just a showroom. It's like a flex.
Oh, it's 100.
Like it feels
Yeah,
fulfilling.
no,
Like, wow, I'm rich. I'm digitally rich. Look at my Tods.
Yeah.
So it becomes a
Yeah.
so
No,
that's the aspect I'm sure why it keeps people, because it's like when you have a Lamborghini, you just keep looking at it, you know, like, you know, let me look at my Lamborghini real quick, but it's on your phone. It's like, let me look at my Rizzo, let me make sure he's okay. So it becomes like this weird type of like flex where like you got to keep yourself attached because it's worth so much money.
Yeah, the values are funny, man. Definitely make you wanna, keep checking on the app, see where everything's at.
Yeah, dude, I used to be like that. Luckily, I broke away because now I just like profit. I'm just like, I don't care. I just want the money for what this makes me. This is a utility for money.
Oh, well, I think
There's
that's
no
a
longer anything. Yeah, I know you were talking about that before, PR, but I used to be a heavy Omi boy with the red circle and everything.
Omihomie over here, guys.
And
I have not invested one penny into Omihomie. And with how things are going, I personally will not be. Not hating on it, just, listen, if I'm wrong on it, I'll die on that cross. And congrats to you guys. I was wrong about Bitcoin, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, anyways. But I ain't a homie, only a homie. Let's talk about it. What do you guys think about omihomies, and what are the predictions for Omi in the future?
You don't want to know my opinion on Omi.
Let's hear it. Let's fucking hear it. Do it for the podcast, YouTube. Do it for it. Let's burn all our bridges now. Episode 3.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would tell anybody just go to the chart, bro. Look at the Omi chart. Look at what Omi pumped when nobody even knew what Omi was, right? You just got these ridiculously huge green candles that just came out of absolutely nowhere. And then it was just nothing but down pressure after that. So you have to ask yourself, like, where does all this down pressure come from, right?
So where
Like,
do we think it's coming from, or we just don't know?
Dude, it has to be the team. Like, that's the only place it could come from. Like, what whales went and just bought Omi early on for no reason?
Right.
None. Nobody did. You know? That's why it's, like, so obvious, what's going on. And somebody brought it up the other day as far as they noticed when Omi's tanking, the market's pumping, right? Like, the VEVE market is pumping whenever Omi's tanking, and then it's the opposite. Once the market starts dumping, Omi starts to go up for some reason. And the correlation is it's the team.
I agree with
I mean,
that.
who else could it be that's manipulating the market that hardcore?
I definitely agree with that. I think there is some foul play at work when it comes to that, and that's personally why I haven't touched it. Also, I don't think there's going to be much utility when we talk about the coin game, if you will. What is going to be the official coin when everything is all said and done? If we do 100% leave physical currency and do hop on to digital currency as being a universal accepted item, what is going to be the big winner? I think it's going to be Bitcoin, and possibly Ethereum, only because of OpenSea's and how they've been tied hand in hand with NFTs, provided that we do get to that metaverse, if that even happens. But, I don't see Omi happening down the road.
I was talking to Jay about this. That's the thing I like about investing into NFTs and coins, because with coins, you have to understand what blockchain it's on. Is the blockchain going to make it? What's the token utility? What does the coin actually do? With NFTs, it's like, or you could just remint your NFTs on a different blockchain. It doesn't matter which blockchain makes it. It doesn't matter if Ethereum makes it or Solana makes it or Cardano or Flow blockchain makes it. It doesn't matter which blockchain becomes the breadwinner at the end of the day. You could just literally take your inventory to another marketplace. But with coins, bro, it's so hard because it's like you don't know which coin's gonna make it.
Of course not. And as
Yep.
we sound like broken records here, but we're early. This whole thing is early, provided that it is going to take off, unless it unfortunately just becomes a bubble. But who knows? Who knows? With a lot of this.
Yeah, I personally think it's definitely a bubble right now. What's going on right now? We're just too early. I think we're too early. like I said, these prices don't make no sense. There's no real utility behind any of it. Especially on VEVE, because like I said, there's no real groups doing anything for any of these NFTs. What we're doing with JTD kind of started something in the market, and on VEVE, period. And there's other groups doing things, but they're not community driven. Theirs is just, hey, if you have this NFT, you're a part of our exclusive group. Right. And it's like, that's not what it should be. Like, most NFT projects do end up working like that outside of these type of ecosystems, but the way we do it with JakeThedoge, it's you don't have to own a Jake to be a part of our community. You know what I mean? If you just want to have fun, talk, about things, share your opinions. And you could be a Jake fan, and it's awesome if you do have some Jakes, but you don't need a Jake to be a part of our community, so we don't need to verify anything like that. We just appreciate good conversation, man, and other people's opinions on the way things are moving in the market and what they think's coming in the future as well. It helps everybody in the end, because the one thing, the main difference to me between NFTs and crypto that I've learned over the last year is when I first got into crypto, and even my crypto friends, you know, I told them immediately, like, dude, this is not a team sport. Like, this is, you know, dealing with crypto is straight cutthroat. Like, it's every man for themselves. You know, once you started getting in the NFT space, it's not like that as much, right? That's why Bored Ape is so successful, is because they're a community, right? They're a group, and like we touched on earlier, they have control of their commercial, you know, usage of their NFTs, so they can do whatever they want with them, you know, individually, which is massive. Because if that guy that started his YouTube channel and signed with this group goes platinum, and you know is selling 1 million, you know, downloads on Spotify or any of these, you know, music download sites, bro, that's a win for the entire Bored Ape community. You know what I mean? It's not just a win for him. You know, that's a win for all of them. It makes more people want a Bored Ape. You know, so things like that just really change the game, and it's such a community driven thing. You know, when you can really get with a group of people that are all, you know, striving for the same thing, and you have the same goals in mind, and you're built off the same foundation. You know, it just makes things more legit, and you don't have to do as much because you know you got a team behind you that's going to back you and it's going to help you. You know, and the types of people that you can meet in these spaces is crazy. Like, you know, so yeah, it's networking, bro. You get out there, you get into an NFT project, and you network with people. You know, on VEVE, it's more or less just like, hey, you know, buy this item, buy this item, buy this item because we've all bought it, or because it's this, or because it's that. You know, but there's no real community behind too many of the items on VEVE, which I think VEVE wants that. They want communities behind some of these items, and I think that's what they do actually respect about what we're doing. You know, but at the same time, I also think that they want it for certain items and not all of them.
Right.
You know, they don't want people
For
pumping.
JTD, they didn't think that
Yeah,
there would be a community behind that particular. I don't think anybody expected
right.
that.
Nah.
I was going to say, let's actually talk about our community then. I think this is a nice little segue to talk about our community and what we have planned going forward now into 2022. Because we do want to kind of slightly take it into a bit of a different direction. I don't know if we want to give away all of our secrets right now. I do. I'm excited about the big one that we've been talking about over the past couple of days.
Mhm.
I would love to talk about it. However, I know Sponge is keeping that one a little close to the chest, so I will leave it up to him whether he wants to discuss that particular item and what we got planned for our community going forward. Put him on the spot. Um, but no, I mean, guys, what is our plan aside from that one project that we're talking about in the background? What is our plan going forward for this group, for this community? What do you guys think?
Our plan is to bring utility and real value to Jake the dog.
Now, how are
Or JTD, should I say that?
Are we still gonna do the live event thing?
The live
Yeah.
event, like the meetup?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we are. We just need to fund it. That's what we're working on.
Okay. So, for those of you who are watching and listening, Escanner, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. By all means, you can jump into this conversation too. You don't have to just be a listen only. Guys, we have so many things that are available to help fund that project, and I'm going to pull it up onto the main screen now so you guys can see. But the biggest one, honestly, is let me just pull this up first. I know you guys who are watching, you can't see it, but those who are going to be rewatching the video will be able to see it in just a sec. And if you go down, because my boy here decided to move everything around, is it under giveaways? Did you put it in the giveaways? The link for the actual meetup. Let's see. Where did you put it? Where's the actual link for the meetup to go ahead and donate? It's through what's it called? GoFundMe.
Oh, I gotta restart that link.
Oh, so it's not up right now. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Well, guys, once Sponge here actually does his job, no, I'm just kidding, busting his chops. He has been working super hard on this the past couple of days, so I'm just kidding. Um, but once he brings up the link, we do have a GoFundMe for the live event specifically. So please go ahead and check that out if you want to make that happen. Along with that, we have other services. And let me write this down before I forget what services we offer. Um, we do have other services like the Burn wallet and the giveaway wallet for you guys to donate if you want to donate to those things. So obviously, I'm on the giveaway right now. You guys can see that under giveaways. But we also have the Burn wallet. And for those of you who are not familiar with what the Burn wallet is, that means we are 100% not only donating to take them out of circulation forever, but we're also accepting gem donations so that way we can buy them off of the floor for that same reason as well. If you think that is a great cause and you want your Jake the Dog to go up in value, please either donate a Jake or go ahead and burn one, or go ahead and donate some gems for that reason. Same idea if you want to donate a Jake to the giveaway account, because we will be doing more giveaways. We also, as some of the mods plan on chipping in and buying Jakes, we'll actually chip in and but the more the merrier. It's all for the same reason. And again, that live event, we are going on to do that, but we need money. We cannot afford it. We are all broke. We are only crypto rich. So, and not even that crypto rich.
Yep. NFT rich.
NFT crypto
We're
rich.
eating ramen.
And I'm not, yeah, exactly. I'm not even that rich when it comes to that. So, this is for everybody who's involved in this project. And if you want to donate to any of those things, please look in the Discord. You'll find links. You'll also find it on our YouTube page. And that would really help for all of us. So, SKNR, if I am saying that right, if you want to talk or have any questions, please, bud. We are all here. This is an open forum at the end of the day. If you have no questions and you just want to listen, that's okay too. Okay, that was my little public service announcement for the day as far as the services that we provide. We got to.
Yeah, I think we should probably.
What's up?
I think we should probably wrap it up because I got school in like 30 minutes.
The kids got to go back to class. All right, that's fair.
Yep.
So, before we wrap it up, any final thoughts from Roller or Sponge?
Final thoughts: take advantage of this pump. Make money.
Yeah.
Think so?
Don't ever be afraid to take profits.
So we're saying,
Yeah,
sure.
Right
don't
now,
get stuck in that mentality.
Sell right now and take profits. I think that's some great advice. I'm definitely going to be listing more. We're doing our own.
I wouldn't tell everybody to just sell right now, but yeah, definitely take profit. If you got some things that are in crazy profits, don't be afraid to take those profits.
And use our escrow service, guys. Please use our escrow. That's what it's here for. Okay, so that way you could get even more of those profits. If you're selling a Walt right now and you're listing that sucker for $10,000, don't let VEVE and Disney take $800 from you. Let us take what, $12 from you? That's a hell of a lot of a better deal. Okay, we do offer that service, and again, all of the proceeds are going towards those live events and keeping this sucker and this Discord alive, so that ultimately we could go ahead and bring Jake to the moon and all get rich off of our Jakes alone. So my final thoughts, and I'm going to use this to close this out. If you don't have a Jake, you're making a mistake. Go ahead and get one, and I will see you guys
Get a Jake
in the next episode.
You know, I got one more thing. I forgot. I just thought, well, you just brought it up.
I didn't stop recording, so you can go ahead and say it.
Yeah, no, it's really this, bro. Does anybody want to do some math on how much Disney's made just off the secondary market? Oh man,
A boatload.
Disney's making so much money just off of the secondary market sales, and they're not doing anything.
I'm gonna stop recording right now, but 100% agree.